Coach, I got to tell you, we envy you right now in that nice dry studio as we are at soggy and windy Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Mass. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and the New England Patriots. With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 20. And up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two.
Check, check. Lucky.
0-15. Attack! It's coming this way.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Going the other way.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. 51 to Mike.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Forced out to his left. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs. 41 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And some space here. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Brady and the Patriots now first and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. He's got a first down past the 30. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. On the ground, this is Michel. Accelerating, and off he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, 67 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a first and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. It's a second down run with Sanders. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. That makes 3rd down a lot more interesting.
It certainly does. How about the example of situational football there and his ability to think the play through? 2nd and short, not anticipating a passing play, sold out and made a great tackle, which brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, let's get sandwich. 56. Here we go, D. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check, 56. Hey, check. Check. Hey, 15. Check.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 72 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they... Hey, check it.
This drive starts out on the ground with Michelle. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Brady. And Austin Safarian-Jenkins has it. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there? Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing? He was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1990. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Hey, dude. Check it, reload.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Wait, that. Round 80. Round 80.
Watch the screen. Pass.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. It'll be a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Now stopped him in his tracks. To throw is Brady. That's complete to the fullback, James Devlin. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Brady's got his guys 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Brady gives to Michelle, and an alley to run, and he's going to get this inside the 30. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
It'll be a gain of 3, and it also takes us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. From the 24, Brady, Dorsett making the catch. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Brady's got his guys 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Brady, a quick throw out to Edelman. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. And finding Edelman underneath, that's a recipe for success.
Typical route for a good slot receiver, and Edelman's one of the best in the game. Knows how to go inside what one of my college coaches used to call the briar patch. Got to go in there where it's tough and make those tough catches. And not only can he do it, he can often run away from people after the catch.
9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. So now Brady and the Patriots going for 2.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
Shadow.
Now Brady goes right side, and he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
It's going to be a long day. 56, the mic, boys. 56. Check. Exit.
I want that. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense.
Mike's 56. Mike.
Mahomes will try again on second down. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
56. 56.
They gonna need some therapy after this.
56 the mic.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. On 4th down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Pats at the line, ready to go. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Now Brady. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Frank Clark able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Brady now to throw. This is White on the screen. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Let's get the ball.
On 3rd down, Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. The sack comes from Anthony Hitchens. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run. It's Sanders. As Sanders has it poked free, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Here's Brady to throw. Has a man, and it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there, and the Patriots have taken the lead. This time the extra point up and good, and the lead is now 21-14. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
That's track. Mike 51. Mike 51. Record.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
You ready?
A reminder coming up at halftime, it's the season debut of the coach, Jonathan Coachman, in Orlando, as we look ahead to all the action coming up this opening weekend. And, of course, we'll also take a look back at this first half.
I'm coming after you. 56 to Mike.
Yellow.
Check 56. Go. Mike's 56. Let's go, defense. And here we go.
Mahomes now on first down. Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's third down. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on third down.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
Now it's Mahomes again. And that is incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Protein spill. Mike 50, Mike 50. Sugar.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Safarian Jenkins has it. He's got the lane, and there he goes. The 30, 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Austin Safarian Jenkins. 94 yards, and the Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1 minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going into the half. This is a chance to attack a little bit, but not having to get everything in one shot either. 10 yards here, 15 there. Work the sidelines, work the clock. Give yourself a chance for at least a field goal going into the half.
Now Sanders. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
57. Alert 3. Alert 3. Topper. Come on, baby.
Running right, here's Sanders. And he's got this down to the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check, 56.
Coming to you.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Mahomes to the former Rams, Sammy Watkins for the Kansas City first. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Like a freight train there, Derek Nottie with a sack.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Another try after the first down sack. Brady, that's out to his running back, Michelle. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Let's get it. 50. Alabama. 380. 56. Let's go on. No, 66. Hey, Alabama.
From the gun on third down, Brady. And able to find Dorsett. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 40.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
53. Right there. 56. It's a party now.
Brady now on first down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
56. 56 is the mic. So we got man. Right to the edge.
Now Brady again. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. He's up to 70 yards receiving now as that last catch gets him a first down.
First and goal at the 2-yard
Quit
line.
talking about it and bring it. 72.
And they will run it with Michelle. And he keeps fighting his way into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Sony Michel with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
25 yards there on the catch and run. Mahomes now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for 12 yards and a Kansas City first. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that, but I think that they were right about this one.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
Mike 56. Mike 57. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Alpha.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. So that'll back them up 5.
Let's go, fellas.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. They'll go again with Sanders. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yellow. Let's go, lady. Hey, yellow. Hey, go.
56 to Delta. 56 to Mike. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
56, Mike. Rip right. 56, Mike. 56, right there. 56. Here we go. 56 to Mike. 56 is to Mike. Hey, here we go.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
56. Mike's 56. Tackles. Mike 56. Mike 56. Man, I got you.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Back across midfield. He's sacked at the 46. Lawrence Guy. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Right there. 56. I got you, punk.
Hey, 66.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michelle. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
56. Check 56.
Hey, Echo.
Mike 56.
On play action, it's Brady. There he goes, Julian Edelman. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They get the guard out of Georgia Tech, Shaq Mason. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Alert!
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Alpha.
Shotgun now for Brady. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 12. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Throwing is Brady on third down. Complete to Dorsett. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now in Foxborough. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Yellow. Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day, all day.
Hey, 15.
56. Bravo! 6, right there, 56. All you get is a headache. All you get is a headache. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Pick me up. Here we go.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. On third down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Defensively, they rally the troops to force fourth down after that 7-yard pickup back on first. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down.
Like 56. Double dog. That's the way. 56. Mike, 56. Right there.
Hey, 43, 15.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
All day, baby. All day. Exit.
Mahomes throwing on fourth. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Again, it's Michel. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
New England on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now Brady. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his second of the game. Instead, 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the fourth quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. It's caught by Sanders. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now Williams. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
And a first down, Chiefs.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, Mahomes. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Mahomes now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's first and 10.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's second down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, second and 10.
56 to Mike.
Yellow.
56 to Mike. Watch your slant. Watch your slant. Watch your slant.
Hayward. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check.
Mahomes going to throw. And that's complete to Sanders. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Now it's Mahomes again. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10.
56 to Mike. 56 is to Mike. Yeah.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown. Sammy Watkins there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. Extra point right down the middle. And that will shave one more off this lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets them up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, we'll likely put an end to this thing. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ballgame. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll try Michel here running on the right side. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with third and just a couple.
He's checking. Crash. Regular.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 3 there, and that should be just about all she wrote. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On second down, Michel. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for the Pats, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Miami next week. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Guys, last time we were out here, coaching staff didn't like what we saw. You all know it wasn't good enough. So let's make up for that today and have a great one. I know you got it in you, so let me see that greatness come out on the field, all right? Let's do it.
Set, hut, 30 base. Hut, go. Down, 60, set up. Here we go, here we go. 10, touch scared. Set, hut. Set, ready. 15 Lonnie, 15 Lonnie. Set, go. Ready, set. Ready, ready. Ready, ready. 70. Set, hut. Come on, set. 60 yards. Ready. Set. Hit the flat. Hut, hut. Let's go. 60 foot. Here we go. 10, Lobo. Return. 135. Fire. Let's go now. High go.
The pressure is on. This one is for the gold.
Hey, man, listen. Great job today. It was a step in the right direction for you and this team. And as long...
Time to bring the bass bird. Swear I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why do not get violent.